In the windswept land of Berk, where dragons once soared through the skies and Viking warriors ruled the seas, a new story is reborn. This is How to Train Your Dragon, the 2025 live-action remake of the beloved animated classic. But does this film soar to new heights or crash under the weight of expectations? Let's dive into the full recap, explore the major changes from the original, and break down the emotional journey of Hiccup and Toothless. The movie opens with the familiar voice of Hiccup, our teenage protagonist, played by Mason Thames. He's the awkward but intelligent son of Stoic the Vast, chief of Berk, brought back to life by Gerard Butler, reprising his original voice role in live action. Berk is once again under constant attack by dragons. They're stealing livestock, burning buildings, and threatening the Viking way of life. But Hiccup, unlike the other warriors, doesn't want to kill dragons. He wants to understand them. After building his own dragon trapping device, Hiccup manages to shoot down a rare and legendary night fury during one of the nightly raids. The next morning, he follows the trail and discovers the dragon wounded in a forest. He raises his blade, but can't bring himself to kill it. This is the turning point. Instead of being a dragon slayer, Hiccup becomes a dragon tamer. He slowly gains the creature's trust, naming him Toothless due to his retractable teeth. Hiccup starts sneaking out to visit him, building a mechanical tail fin to help him fly again. Meanwhile, in Viking society, Hiccup is forced to train in the dragon arena alongside his peers, Astrid, Snotlout, Fishlegs, and the twins Roughnut and Toughnut. They all aim to prove themselves by battling captured dragons. But Hiccup, now armed with knowledge from his bond with Toothless, begins to use non-violent techniques to subdue dragons, tricks he learned by observing their behavior. His success shocks the others. Astrid especially begins to take notice. But the more he connects with Toothless, the further he drifts from his father's expectations. Eventually, Astrid discovers Hiccup's secret. She follows him into the forest and witnesses Toothless up close. Though terrified at first, she quickly realizes that the Night Fury isn't a monster. It's just misunderstood. Together, Hiccup and Astrid ride Toothless into the clouds, soaring through the skies in one of the film's most breathtaking scenes. But their joy is cut short when they accidentally discover the hidden dragon nest, a massive hive controlled by the monstrous Red Death, a dragon that forces the others to hunt for it. Now, the truth becomes clear. Dragons aren't attacking Berk by choice. They're being controlled. Hiccup tries to warn his father, but Stoic doesn't listen. Instead, he uses Toothless to lead his fleet to the dragon nest, determined to end the dragon threat once and for all. In a heartbreaking moment, Stoic chains Toothless to his ship, unaware of the bond between his son and the dragon. But when the Red Death appears, a colossal fire-breathing monster, it becomes obvious that brute strength won't be enough. The Vikings are overwhelmed. Just when all hope seems lost, Hiccup breaks free and returns, flying in on Toothless. Together, they confront the Red Death in an epic aerial battle that pushes both of them to the limit. In the end, Hiccup uses his intelligence and trust in Toothless to bring down the Red Death, but not without cost. The explosion sends them crashing to the ground. Stoic finds Hiccup unconscious, fearing the worst. When Hiccup wakes, he realizes he's lost part of his leg in the explosion, a powerful moment of sacrifice, echoing Toothless's own injury. Now equals in pain and purpose, Hiccup and Toothless rise together. The villagers, once terrified of dragons, now accept them as allies. Berk transforms into a peaceful land where humans and dragons coexist. The live-action remake stays true to the core of the animated film, but adds more grounded visuals and emotional nuance. The dragons look more realistic, the action scenes more intense, and the relationships feel deeper. Mason Thames brings vulnerability to Hiccup, while Gerard Butler adds gravitas as stoic. Astrid, played by Nico Parker, has a more developed arc, and her chemistry with Hiccup is more mature than in the original. But the heart of the film, the bond between boy and dragon, remains untouched. That's what makes this story timeless. How to Train Your Dragon 2025 is more than just a remake. It's a reimagining, a celebration of what made the original great, wrapped in a new visual language for a new generation. Whether you're a longtime fan or new to Burke, this film will take you on a journey filled with wonder, heartbreak, and hope. And remember, sometimes it takes losing something to truly gain everything. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. Until next time, keep flying.